It's a visual 25-year-old Rachel Hunt hasn't gotten out of her head. Sleeping in bed with her mom when her father broke into their Hanover home back in 2002, the then 7-year-old woke up to see her father standing over them, wielding a knife.
And I screamed, and he pulled her up by the neck of her pajamas and held the knife up to her throat. And I got out of bed and was hanging on his leg and said, please don't hurt my mommy. And he just kind of kicked me away.
A night of terror, she says, when her dad brought several weapons into the home.
An army flashlight, a knife, a sledgehammer, an axe.
Hunt says the attack left her mom badly injured when her dad, Norbert Tennis, attempted to cut her throat but missed, slashing her finger. She managed to slip out of a window and race to a neighbor's home as her mom frantically pushed a life alert panic button to alert law enforcement. A family friend who was staying over and Rachel's little sister also made it to the neighbors. As police arrived, her mom escaped through a window with Tennis trailing her after stabbing her in the back. Police arrested him at the home. He was convicted in court and has been serving a more than 50-year sentence at the Buckingham Correctional Facility. Rachel and her mom say his geriatric conditional release, soon to be decided by the Virginia Parole Board, is haunting them.
It's anxiety-inducing for sure. I've had nightmares for the past, really 3 months of potential situations or scenarios. If he's released in the same day, they'd have to put us into hiding, which they've said they would have to do before. I wake up in the middle of the night getting really nervous.
Hunt's family met with a parole board member back in December and is desperate for a decision.
And I just want them to know that the system as a whole re-traumatizes victims. Victims rarely get even this much of a voice, but it's really just ridiculous to have to wait this long to hear back, especially when you're concerned about somebody being released. That's a significant harm.
Problem Solver spoke with the chair of the Virginia Parole Board and was told, quote, by policy, the parole board does not vote on cases until board appointments have been concluded. The final board appointments in this matter occurred last month in February. We understand and regret the suffering some victims experience while awaiting a decision from the parole board, end quote.
We just want an answer, and we just want respect enough as survivors to not be, kind of pushed to the side and to know that we're actually being listened to.
The chair of the Virginia Parole Board says that once a case becomes eligible for voting, they typically strive to conclude the process within 30 to 60 days. A victim's advocate will notify family members of a decision. In this case, we learned that the family was notified on Wednesday morning that Tennis was denied parole. Working for you in Richmond, Shelby Brown, CBS 6 News.